Hello and welcome to Be Grand Multidimensional Music Television. Tune in to new music across the galaxy. Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Rolling.
Hey, we're Be Grand and we are from Dublin and Berlin. Our songs are about our everyday trials and tribulations of life, as well as funny little stories sprinkled in there.
Throughout the last 3 years, we wrote over 50 songs recorded here in our studio in Dublin, but also in recording studios across Europe.
And we take a lot of inspiration from travelling and festivals and just trying to have a good party, get everybody involved. And that's what our music is about, to try to get everybody involved as much as possible.
Yeah, and I would also say some of our inspirations come from local artists around us. You know, not only from the electronic music scene in Germany and specifically Berlin, but also Irish artists mainly, such as, I would say, Bicep, Kneecap. Actually, we've seen them in a local festival and bumped into them on several occasions here in Dublin. That's the advantage also of being in a smaller country where you make connections quickly.
So our tracks are designed to suit many audiences, and they range from acoustic and live sets that are typically suited to stages and slots, I guess, earlier on in the day, all the way to a full 1.5 hour electro set that really gets the booty swinging.
So we prepared a couple of songs for you today, extracts from one of our new live setups.
And it's probably more suited to the depth of the night. It kind of contains loads of AI visuals, and we've done a full AI live set, and we know, as far as we're aware, that we're the first band in Ireland to have done a full AI set, so it's something we're really proud of and getting ready to bring to festival stages across Europe. We've provided a little sneak preview of what's to come.
So here's some extracts of what we cooked up for you.
So I hope you enjoy.
Breaking news, the notorious killer cop is on the loose and has last been seen in Hollywood Wicklow during the arrest of Dublin electronic music duo Be Grand.
We bring you disturbing images tonight.
My drink is spikes and shivers down my spine, cause I can't finally find my place to hide. Coming for ya, please don't cry. Put it on that sad disguise, running from the big stone dives. Cause I'm locked inside, putting on my knees and thighs. That I've been under their moonlight, passing by like all your life. I'm locked inside.
Yeah, so the video was shot in Hollywood, in Wicklow, and it reimagines a bit the story of a cop killer cop plot twist.
My hand is pushing way to the inside. I get reborn another time, but I'm already old and I almost did die.
That's the story of how one of us woke up in the boot of a Saab.
Franz would say it was me, but I would confirm that it was Franz, but he would probably later confirm that it was me, but we'll pick that one up another day.
Tonight, a new development in the two guys, one cop affair has surfaced. The growing belief that a vengeful ex-wife may have played a key role.
Sorry Baby. Can you tell us more about that one?
Yeah, so in this song, I guess it's about an elderly cat lady who kind of owes an apology to her past self, I guess, that she's looking into the TV and she's seeing herself more and more, and it dives into the past and just overall a bit trippy, and Franz described it as Requiem for a Dream with a softer edge. We tend to use this track a lot live and to freestyle over it and have a bit of fun. So.
Be grand. What a trip.
describe the chaos of your thoughts that can go through your mind when you're having a sesh and you don't really know what's going to happen next. A bit like looking through a crystal ball.
Shout out to the Sesh Cocoon Party, I guess, as well, who are deeply involved in this song. It tells a tale about that group of people as well. I think there's points and there's kind of reference to that through the music video, so you know who you are, and to many more sessions to come.
That's actually where we met as well, the first time. We had a big jam at the Sesh Cocoon, and was the beginning of a good friendship with not only Cathal but a big group of friends here in Ireland when I first settled.
A musician's paradise.
It is. Sure. Yeah, lots of great people.
Be grand.
A little Swiftie safari.
We all know a girl who loves Taylor Swift a little bit too much, and that's what this song is about. It's about all of the vanilla Swifties out there who are slowly but surely taking over the world, and this is our attempt to resist against that and to also capitalise on some free Spotify searches and YouTube searches, possibly. It's a bit of a publicity play.
Yeah, it's really like also observing from the outside somebody who's that deep into fandom, a bit like a Swiftie safari, so that's what also the videos sound like.
That was even cooler because, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, that just went straight to me.
It'll all be grand.
Little Death. Yeah, here we had
Little
a really,
Death.
yeah. I think that was one of the songs we had most laughs during the recording, just because the story is quite funny. Story about an old guy in an internet cafe going on about all the cliches.
Yeah, I remember when we were writing this song, one day we were finishing off the lyrics maybe for the second verse, and we were probably sitting here for 3-4 hours just writing out a list of the most offensive innuendos that you could think of and trying to one-up each other. So a lot of those found their way into the song. Some of them have stayed in our back pocket in the interest of protecting our credibility, and but you never know, we might release them someday. But yeah, this song is a fun one. And it's about all of those cliches and stereotypes that you like, because you know that there's a good bit of truth behind them. So enjoy.
Here's the new Be Grand song you've all been waiting for, Holding Me Down. And action.
Holding Me Down, that's one of the latest tracks actually we've been writing on, and it's about this term in a relationship, holding me down, meaning basically to go through good and bad times, and the idea was translated through this clip that plays in the animal kingdom here, where we have little cute animals and scary ones as well, as desert festival goers. One of the latest and greatest.
And I hope you like the song, or at least the cute animals.
She got me high again. We packed 2 nights in one. No one just goes for the one. She got me high again. It doesn't matter anyhow, because now I'm on my way. It doesn't matter anyway, because now I'm here to stay.
Here to stay.
This song is about consistently going back or getting back with the ex that you probably know that you shouldn't get back with, but chemistry takes over, I guess, and you end up back where you didn't want to end up being back again repeatedly. And I think everyone can sympathise with that situation, or most people.
Yeah, it's a bit like running away from your ex-partner in these endless runner games in an old arcade.
And we tried to have a bit of fun with it too. It's kind of Daft Punky sort of vibes. Igor Landy on the guitar, shout out to him. He wrote the whole guitar. So,
yeah.
He's a bit of Nile Rodgers in him somewhere. So yeah, it's Daft Punk crashing at pool parties, as we like to say.
Trees up, shake, breathing low. Maybe it's time to let her go.
Moonfish Fox. Yeah, so that was a little homage to the local animals here in Ireland. We had our friends and ourselves dressed up as Mr. Fox, a little fox wandering the Irish nature, looking for love and affection.
Yeah, and we also had a guest artist, Asha, come over to record that one with us. Great singer I discovered in a pub here in Dublin.
So enjoy.
Out for love. Speaking of love,
this song was originally about, like a lot of people in our generation in Ireland, just waiting to feel like they're moving on with the next steps in their lives, or to find like a house or somewhere to call home. So like you couldn't keep holding out for love, as in you can't wait to move on to the next step, or to, you know, settle down and to create a home, and you're constantly being in a state of limbo, which I think speaks to a lot of people in Ireland. It's introspective, it's fairly simple, but I think you can feel that there's a bit of intricacy in there in terms of some of the instrumentation and how it's put together. It took some inspiration from J. Paul and Caribou and stuff.
And also we pitched our vocals up for that one, so to match the little love theme that's going on there. Yeah, it's for everybody who's refusing to settle for less than the one and only true love.
But it's a nice dancey track too, so it's fun, you know. Has some dark undertones, but it's fun. It's cool. Proud of that one.
You know me, don't forget about my love. You know me, don't forget about my love. You know me, don't forget about my love.
Don't You Know Me? It's an epic throw of a frisbee from somewhere in California across landmarks of the whole world up into the stratosphere. Teleports you right up there like a total eclipse.
Yeah.
We'll be right back for you after our next commercial break.
Check out B Grand Music Video Services for more. Become a grand musician.
Welcome back to Be Grand Multidimensional Music Television.
This is your big night out. Big night out. This is your big night out. Bricks and glass, your big night out. This is your big night out. Lines on the tracks, your big night out. This is your big night out. Sick in the taxi, big night out. Big night out. And the smart's gone tight. And the city's in a free fall. Boys on the roof chucking bricks at the peace wall. Smoke so thick.
That's a song I wrote on the plane on my way back from Byron Bay. So Big Night Out, I guess, will be the official name for that one. Yeah, I was thinking back of young lads having a big night out in Dublin. That can escalate quickly into something way bigger even.
Seismic.
I was just out with me lads for a quick pint, and next thing I know is we're having a big night out.
You're off flea market this and charity that, but you skipped your rent hike with a landlord chat. You do mates or DJ or curate at night, but they're all ex-gun saga wearing Carhartt tight. Fuck you. Open face road.
Open Fibs Road. This is one of my favourite songs, and it's about all of those people that are moving into Fibs Road and ruining it. You know, the people that are wearing their dry robes at 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning down for brunch, even though Fibs was nowhere near the sea, or they have not smelt a drop of water since the early 90s when they were busy listening to the Spice Girls. Those annoying people, you know.
It's way up north.
It's always fun up in Fibs Road.
It was a feckin' pleasure.
Corona Deep, yeah, that's for Halloween. Happy Halloween. We thought of people crashing a party, a Halloween party, or any other party really, and going up to the DJ and asking them for their special tune.
Over and over and over again.
That one's for you, and you have to wait for the drop as well, because it's only gonna get played once. It's not gonna get played twice.
Thou shalt play my requests.
If you're coming up here to request Taylor Swift, there's only one song you're getting, and that's the All Triangle played on a feckin' tin whistle.
Just don't ask me to play the same song over and over again.
Tech prog then.
Tech prog, it's basically about tunnel vision. The music video is mostly about tunnel vision too, and it's about losing your mind slightly, and you just want to have a good time till the morning comes. I think we all like a bit of a dance and a bop.
Jump right into the void. Yeah, Crumlin Road is a track that is a remix with one of our side projects, Cathal Dunne.
Retired alias.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song is named after a house that we threw many great parties in as students. It was on 83 Crumlin Road. You could get 200-300 people in there easily enough, and I think the party might have even made it into the paper once, so it's a good claim to fame. And yeah, that song's for Crumlin Road, a place which many people have great and fond memories of, and it's about the people there, the great atmosphere, never any trouble, and yeah, just a good time and a good place and a good memory.
I guess then our remix of the song is to get you a bit closer to the stage in the first place, and then to have you join our little journey through the ages. We have a little time traveling going on from back in the beginning of time until the not too far distant dystopian future. Easterizing is, basically if a backseat of a taxi could speak, then this is what a backseat of a cop car would sing. That's the song, the stories that a cop car could tell, like all the crazy stuff, all the people who went by there.
That's it.
Telling old stories of old passengers.
Now, how do we bail out?
Got You. A good friend of mine who had an old song idea, and we had a jam back in his house, came on. He dug out this idea that inspired us to pick it up and give it a little twist with some acoustic instruments. We had a bit of a jam also with one of our friends, Ellie, who came along, and I guess you can hear some of the original session materials at the end of the song as well.
It's a great song to play acoustically, and so many people have sung that song, I feel. Sung along to the main lyric, because it's a good lyric and it's catchy.
It's about an escape from doomsday that leaves you no other option other than escaping into outer space, basically.
I know you mean it. Fuck all your lies. I know you don't what you think. Fuck it, I tried, and now I'm losing.
Castle Boy is the track that's trying to bring a bit of color back in these dark techno nights where you don't want to know necessarily what's going on in the dark room next door.
And techno culture, it's very black and white, mundane. It is what it is now, and it's lost a little bit of the charm that I think that it once had in the 90s, so that's what the song is about.
Take water and I chant with my throat sound. Walk in but I breathe like a big flood. Bare chest in the dark with a spit tongue. Speak once and I shift the agenda. Now she moves like a ghost in my mental. One tip got me grinning to the swift dead. Now I dream my dreams don't withstand.
Stardust, that's actually a track that came up in Ibiza jamming with a bunch of really great electronic musicians. It was an electronic music retreat hosted by Sebastian Müllert and B. Svensson, and with the participants the original idea came across in a night jam that was in a studio underneath a swimming pool. You've got some dark swimming pool vibes in that one. Then Moonfish intro.
This was a song which probably still isn't fully finished either. It has a nice instrumental, but we've been going backwards and forwards on lyrics for a long time now. But the instrumental is still quite nice to play, and we can mix it into a lot of different songs. But it's quite melodic. We're still trying to find the right lyric to add to that one, really.
The video, what I think we were trying to put together, it's about, the band name Be Grand, meaning it will be fine, or most likely won't, but everything will work out in the end. And the video translates this, like what happens seconds before a disaster strikes.
Be Grand, which we came up with in the Sesh Cocoon as well.
Indeed, yeah. Creatures, actually a song I put in a corner and forgot about, and Cathal dug it up saying we can use this as a good intro outro. It's basically a better way to celebrate with a big blast. This is also a celebration of the end of the year, to enjoy with all the beautiful people around you. Just look around. Happy New Year. Phoenix in the headlights.
So this is a collab with a couple of friends in Paris, Alex and Igor. It is the oldest song I did. The first day that I met Franz in a studio in Dublin, he played this idea, and I think I started jamming over it on the guitar maybe, and then put down a vocal track, and I think that vocal take stayed.
Yeah.
The vocals for the first verse and the chorus definitely stayed, and then we just wrote the rest of it. But we spent a long time then tweaking the instruments and going backwards and forwards over. But that was probably part of the natural process of trying to define what genre we're trying to hit as well. Even though at the moment I feel like our music spans quite a lot of genres, you know.
So tell me how you feel when you're back. Do you remember something? So tell me how you feel that all that was lost in vain. So tell me where the lights burn till the morning skies gone, and we can't get rid of you.
Yeah, the idea originated in the COVID time. So there's also this like near-death experience dialogue, having a dialogue with somebody who has experienced something like that as an idea, and then we never managed to finish the song until Cathal came up and put a lyric down that sort of evolved into the final lyric. So thanks for helping us wrap up that one. And this is the end. My only friend.
This is the end.